wasn't there. How open are you about it?
Hey everyone, this is Kayleigh and Immanuel again, and this is part 2 of Takia's question about sexual compatibility. So the second question she asked us was, how do we talk about what works and what doesn't?
Yeah, I hope she doesn't mind us giving her a shout out.
Thanks to Kia for this question.
Thanks to Kia.
Great person. Great questions, very insightful.
Savannah wasn't happy. She was okay, but I think we've given a few people a shout out and they're like, oh, you kind of put me on blast there. Like, anyway, it's fine. So how do we talk about? Excuse me. Some water. Okay, so how do we talk about what works and what doesn't work? Well, first thing I think of is that the way we talk about what works and doesn't work has changed over time, I would say. Or at least the frequency in which we talk about it has changed over time. Like, we talk about it more now. And yeah, I mean, we would straight up say, like, how was that? What did you like? What could have been better? What are you interested in trying? Like, literally just saying it very clearly. And then, I guess, being open always. To either listen or to ask questions. We also spoke briefly about our expectations before we got married, about what we think will work and what doesn't work. Not like explicitly what we want to do, but I guess from a Christian perspective, how we see our sex life and our relationship honouring God. And there are different approaches. Like, different people have different ways that they choose to honour God with their sexuality, with their sex life. And for some people there are certain things that they don't feel comfortable doing or do feel comfortable doing. So something that helped us, or that is helping us now to have good conversations, is that before we even got married, we both agreed on, what we are happy with, and we like to make sure we're both happy, and if we're both happy, then we're both happy. It's basically if we're both in agreement.
Or when Kayleigh's happy, we're both happy.
I'm happy, we're both happy. That was the underlying agreement. Does that answer the question? Do you have how would you answer the question?
I think you've answered it. I think
Sorry, I answered the question. Just
it's good. I don't have anything to add. Thank you, Kayleigh, for answering the question.
Oh, you're welcome. So basically, this is now my show. No, people specifically ask for Immanuel's advice. Like, my friends would ask me for advice, but they would actually be asking for him, because he's very direct and he's very good at answering questions. So
Thank you.
Immanuel will be answering lots of questions.
Keep the questions coming, and we do hope this is valuable in whatever situation you are. If you're single, we hope and we pray that your first priority is to honor God where you are, and that you have a good mindset, that you have that you don't bring any pain into your marriage. If you are called to be married, which most of us will be.
That's how we read it.
That's how we read it. That you have enough wholeness, and that you do find your wholeness and your happiness in God, because there won't be like your partner, he can't fulfill you, and he also can't fulfill you sexually. We also have to learn, or we also had to learn this. We also have to know this and be reminded of this every day, that there's nothing, not in talking, not in having just fun in general, not in cooking, not in doing sports together, and also not in sex. We do find fulfillment in each other, but we can only find it in God, and everything else is beautiful extras that God give us.
Yeah.
But everything belongs to Him anyways, and so as long as our priority is to keep God first in everything that we do, I think that whatever you will do will be blessed.
Yeah, I so agree. And on that as well, I just want to say that I think because, our experience, because we have kept God so close to our relationship and everything about that, our intimacy, our sex life, God has been there with us, and He's blessed it, and He's given us so much freedom individually, so that when we are together, it is beautiful, and we're grateful to God for that so much. Yeah. So that is all for that question.
Thank you for bringing forward the question again. If there's more questions that you do have, or if you have specific thoughts, or if you are maybe in a situation where you are struggling in any way, feel free to reach out to us. We want to be available, and we would like to hear from you. We can pray with you or for you, and also maybe share some of our advice to you personally. So do let us know.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
You took my water away.
You asked me
It's
to
fine,
do that.
It's fine.
It's not much in there.
It's fine. I don't think I asked you to do that. I asked you at the start.
I was going the extra mile.
You were going-